A lot of folks don't know that Hyundai is an old Korean term that means I'm going to jerk your preconceived notions around. All right, that's not quite true. But if I put you in one of these, you might almost buy that story. This is the new big Hyundai, the Genesis sedan with their first V8. It's a mind changer. Come on, let's check the tech. Now, it feels pretty good here inside my Lexus Hyundai Genesis. They did that good a job ripping off the Lex. I mean, this is a good-looking car inside, substantial, handsome, outstanding quality of materials. What I also noticed, though, is that map looks suspiciously like the one you'll find in a Lexus. Look at the interface, beautifully rendered, really fine dot pitch, great layout. I find I've needed no head scratching to figure out where things are. I kick the knob to the left to go to that menu on the left. I kick it to the right to get back to that interesting sort of graphical controller there on the right. Turn to tune, kick up and down to seek, and then go right to store a station. This is a nice interface. Someone did their homework. Less satisfying as an interface is the voice command system in our Genesis. Enter address.
Enter address. Please say the state or province name.
California.
Did you mean California?
Yes. As you can see, it's a little slow on the uptake. It takes a while for this system to understand what you said. That can get tedious. There are faster systems that recognize what you're saying just that quick. This isn't one of them, but I like how it keeps the prompts in front of you so you're not memorizing what it wants to hear. Thanks to a $4,000 technology package, AM, FM, and HD radio. You see, we're on an HD station right now. We also have a 6-disc changer down here that eats up not just audio discs of varying kinds, including MP3, but will also swallow up video discs. You can watch movies on the screen when you're parked. That CD cannot be put on the 40-gig drive that they brag about in the car. If you can't rip to the drive, I don't really care about the drive as a consumer. Yes, some will care that it's a better way to run a nav rig, but the other expectation is if you say it's got a hard drive, today's savvy users want to put their media on it, and you can't in this car. XM radio also provides the traffic for the navigation system. Other sources are found here in the console. What they've got is a USB jack and an aux right next to it, and the USB will pick up either USB devices or translate an iPod. 528 watts of Lexicon branded audio, 7.1 surround sound. Pretty impressive. Most home rigs aren't even 7.1 yet, and it sounds very good. I don't know where I'd rank it in the great systems, but I think it deserves to be among the great systems. The tech package also brings us rear view backup camera, steerable front headlights, and a cooled driver's seat, but not passengers. And all the Genesis trim levels include Bluetooth hands-free standard. As I mentioned, this is Hyundai's first V8, but it runs like they've been at it for a while. 375 creamy horsepower on tap, the torque number around 333. Oh, by the way, you'll only get 368 horsepower if you feed this thing regular gas. Interesting. The transmission is a ZF-sourced 6-speed auto with a shift gate over on the right, no paddles on the wheel. It tends to seek top gear a little too eagerly, so you'll find yourself using that gate when you want to get somewhere quick. Miles per gallon, 1725. If you squint when one of these drives by, you almost see 3 cars going on. Infiniti G in much of its sidelines, Lexus LS in its presence and certainly in the cabin, and even a little Maybach in the grill. A Genesis sedan with the V8 is only $38,000. Now, you got to pony up $4,000 more for the tech package. That's the hard drive nav, multimedia interface with that great screen, backup camera, adaptive front lights, the upgraded Lexicon media system, the cool driver's seat, all the good toys. But still, $42,000 all in? Buy one, take off the badges, take your friends for a ride and ask them, how do you like my new Lexus LS? The half or so who don't know cars will believe it, and you'll have Hyundai'd them into thinking you're rich.